Okay. So today we will discuss a topic on aerial photography. Okay. Topic on aerial photography. This is a topic from remote sensing and GIS. This topic is included in the MACAUT syllabus of Masters of Environmental Science. So this is a topic from there. Today we'll discuss on aerial photography. So aerial photography is nothing but from the name only we can identify that it is a photography which is taken from an aircraft or any airborne platforms. Anything which is up on the air and photography taken from there is known as aerial photography. Okay, so the definition over here is written as aerial photography or airborne imagery is the taking of photographs from an aircraft or other airborne platforms. Airborne platforms, it can be an airplane, it can be anything like a drone which is being sent over on the sky to take pictures, right? During the lockdown, we saw some pictures which were taken from drone, right? So that those were aerial photographies. Anything which is taken from aerial borne platforms. Aerial photography typically refers specifically to bird's eye view images that focus on landscapes and surface objects. Mainly, landscapes are captured on aerial photography or any objects which is there on the surface of the earth. Okay, a close view of the landscape or surface objects and should not be confused with air-to-air photography, where one or more aircrafts are used as chase planes that chase and photograph the other aircraft in flight. So that means what aerial photography is not air-to-air photography. That means photography which are captured in air. মানে আকাশে মধ্যে একটা প্লেন আরেকটা প্লেনের ছবি তুলছে বা আকাশের মধ্যে একটা পাখির আরেকটা পাখির ছবি তুলছে, নট দ্যাট। ওকে, আকাশ থেকে গ্রাউন্ডের ছবি তোলা হচ্ছে, দ্যাট ইজ এরিয়াল ফটোগ্রাফি। এরিয়াল ফটোগ্রাফি মানে কিন্তু আকাশের ছবি বা এয়ারবোন জিনিসপত্রের ছবি তোলা নয়। এয়ারবোন প্ল্যাটফর্ম থেকে বা এয়ারবোন এরিয়া থেকে আমরা গ্রাউন্ড বা সারফেস অবজেক্টস এর ছবি তুলছি। ইজ দ্যাট ক্লিয়ার? Next is the types of aerial photography. Here some other types are mentioned. Some other types are also present based on like an angle of axis and there. So that kind of classifications you can also find in the internet. Here only 4 are mentioned, so I am just explaining these 4. First one is oblique photography, that is photographs which are taken at an angle called oblique photographs. That means any angle, it can be 60-degree angle, it can be 90-degree angle. That means it should be oblique. It should not be at straight line. It should not be a 90-degree angle, because if it is 90-degree or it's a 180-degree, then it becomes a straight line. So it's not a straight photograph, it is an oblique photograph. That means any photographs taken at any angle. Okay, next one is vertical photographs. Now vertical photographs come under straight down photograph. That means any photograph which is taken at an angle of 90-degree or it can be 180-degree as well. That means it should be straight. They are mainly used in photogrammetry and image interpretation. These topics will come later on. Next is orthophoto map. Now orthophoto map is actually an application of vertical photography. Like vertical photography is used here in orthophoto map. Vertical photographs are often used to create orthophotos, alternately known as orthophoto maps. Photographs which have been geometrically corrected so as to be usable as a map. So it is very clear from the definition only. That means any photograph, and I have told you previously that aerial photography is photograph of the land or surface. So anything, any surface, land or surface, like land surface, ground surface, anything which is being used as a map, that is corrected, and that is known as an orthophoto map. And that should be a vertical photograph. Remember that. That should not be an oblique. That should be a vertical photograph, and it is corrected as a to be used as a map. We can use it as a map. Last one here is leaf off or leaf on. So aerial photography may be labeled as either leaf off or leaf on. to indicate whether deciduous foliage is in the photograph. So this is a very uncommon kind of a photography, just to note whether there is deciduous foliage in the photography. That means if there is any kind of deciduous trees or deciduous leaves falling or deciduous forest mapping, so that kind of thing is done here in this photography. Next, uses. First one is vertical aerial photography is used in cartography. Cartography, particularly in photogrammetric surveys, which are often the basis for topographic maps, land use planning, aerial archaeology. So it's a very, if we all can understand that obviously aerial photography is used as a map. মানে aerial photography আমরা কেন করব? যাতে করে আমরা একটা ল্যান্ডকে একটা ছোট জায়গার মধ্যে সেটাকে এনে খুব ভেরি ইজিলি সেটাকে আইডেন্টিফাই করতে পারি। কোনো ল্যান্ড সারফেস, কোনো এরিয়া সারফেস, কোনো বাড়ি, এনিথিং যেটা আমরা খুব ইজিলি আইডেন্টিফাই করতে পারবো, সেই কারণের জন্য আমরা obviously aerial photography করি এবং vertical aerial photography কিন্তু এই কারণেই করা। Oblique aerial photography is used for movie production, environmental studies, power line inspection, surveillance, construction progress, commercial advertising, conveyancing, and artistic projects. So these are all actually topics of remote sensing GIS. So more or less over here, these are the uses mentioned. Features. There are certain features which needs to be followed while taking an aerial photography. First one is the lens axis is perpendicular to the surface of the earth. That means the axis which is being taken, it should be perpendicular, should be straight 90 degrees to the surface of the earth. It covers a relatively small area. If you take a photograph of a very small area, then it becomes convenient for you to identify those areas. The shape of the ground area covered on a single vertical photograph closely approximates a square or rectangle. Being a view from above, it gives an unfamiliar view of the ground. So if you people have, some of us have already boarded a flight, so we know how it looks from above, right? So that only we capture in an aerial photograph. So obviously আমরা নিচ থেকে যেভাবে ল্যান্ডটাকে দেখতে পাই, উপর থেকে টোটালি একটা আনফ্যামিলিয়ার ভিউ আমরা পাই। তো সেই জিনিসটাকে আমরা এরিয়াল ফটোগ্রাফিতে ক্যাপচার করি। Okay, very few basic points is mentioned here regarding photogrammetry. I will take up this topic in some other videos, but in this I am just giving you a very small or brief introduction about what is photogrammetry. Photogrammetry is the science and technology of obtaining reliable information about physical objects and the environment through the process of recording, measuring, and interpreting photographic images and patterns of electromagnetic radiant imagery and other phenomena. So photogrammetry, you can say, it is one of the application of aerial photography. So here we use photogrammetry to obtain our relevant or useful information regarding certain objects, physical objects. Okay. The goal of photogrammetry is to extract geometric and semantic information from imagery. That means an image has been captured, and from there we will derive the geometric data. In terms of geometric processing methods, the photogrammetric measurement process is essentially an application of structure from motion theory, mostly with calibrated camera intrinsics. So here only a very brief idea I've given you, that is photogrammetry is mainly a part of an application of aerial photography. Here mainly we derive the geometric data from an imagery. So you know up till here, photogrammetry will take up in some other videos. Okay. So I think if you have any doubt or if you have any queries, you can comment down in the comment box. Thank you for watching.